What is up? You guys come on in. Good Tuesday afternoon, guys. I've been following this case this morning, YSL, Young Thug Rico trial. I came on earlier, boy, but I had to come right back on, guys. Hit the like button as you come in. If you've been watching this trial through any methods of law and order, law, crime and law, or law and crime, lead attorney, cuff boys, any way possible, or just straight up on whatever network is being televised, you guys, you're watching, in my opinion, a travesty. You're watching a kangaroo court. You're watching a young man who due process. I mean, if you look at it, every single defendant is being has a potential right now. Due process is not intact. He is just not giving Mr. Williams, young thug, any due process. It's like he's walking. Judge Gamble, in my opinion, is out of control. His rulings, everything is based on him personally. I'm going to do this because I can, and I'm the judge sitting on this bench. Throw out all case law, throw out all due process for Mr. Williams. I mean, he is just running rampant, and I feel sort of sorry for the defense team, but they got a plan. But he doesn't care. Gamebo, and I don't know exactly how this man can even sleep at night, how he can even consider himself impartial judge at this point in time. Based on everything I've seen in the past week or so about this judge, and I'm pretty sure he's been doing this stuff since the beginning, but I'm only taking up since the, like I said, since the ex parte communication things travesty started. This is when I really started to actually get involved and really watching. Hey, how you doing, sweet and sassy? How are you? So hit the like button as you come in. Like I said, I'm gonna give it from my perspective, what I'm watching and what I'm seeing, and then give you some highlights. Some awful, like I said, Brian Steele, when he gives his testimony, is so sweet. You had also Mr. Adams up there, I believe, for Bunkus, the attorney Bunkus, I believe, who was was Kenneth Copeland's attorney at some point. But now this is Adams who is representing Bunkus. Um, so let's go into what I saw this morning. Hey, how you doing, Wanda Younger? So as the court came in, as known, the court took Judge Gamble came in and took the motions for recusal up first. I had to get that out of the way first. And as you may have seen, breaking it down for you, he read the motions and gave three bases on how this recusal, what is needed for the recusal, for a judge to be recused, what standard, what has to be in play. He gave three things, which is time. That means the affidavit, the motion being filed in a timely manner. He granted that on motion, that the motions were filed by Mr. Adams and Brian Steele in a timely manner. He also said that the motion also was sufficient in legality, meaning they dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's, legality, legal wise. They made sure everything was done properly, signature noted, everything, right? So they got that taken care of. The third rule, he said, and this is how he denied them. He denied them on the legality of the motion based on, he think that they were based on not facts, assertion, and conclusion. Basically, this is your opinions. Y'all don't have any substantive facts to say this actually take place. He also stated that he didn't read it all the way through. Now he went back and said later to Brian Steele he read everything. But if y'all go back and remember, he said he did not read the entire affidavit. He read it on his face and he made his decision based on the face of it, not that he read the entire thing. He did not read the entire affidavit. He didn't even bother to read the entire thing. He said it. He said he took it on his face and he made his ruling on the face, not that he read everything. So he already right there dismissed them based on the fact that, hey, I'm just going to just make this motion that whatever you guys got to say is not based on facts. Now, let's go back now. So he made his motion denying that he does not have to be recused, citing, I think he cited a case involving Baptiste, I believe, meaning that, whatever he's stating that he doesn't have to recuse himself. Also, he told them that he's not going to issue a certificate of immediate review, meaning that he issued them an order, meaning that they're going to have to appeal. He ain't taking it up right now, and ain't nobody hearing it right now. He moving forward. Okay, that's what I got from it. If y'all got anything different, let's see. Justice, don't you think it's very dangerous for the state to continue to replay those videos from detectives? It's very scary. It's not. Those are that is now public record. Woody made those statements. At that point in time under his own free will in order to gain something. And now it's in the court. He's aware anything he said can and will be used against you in the court of law. So that's why Woody is trying to do trying to act like a fool right now, trying to say everything he did was a lie. Because he did snitch. He snitched in 2015. He snitched in 2021. So Woody he broke the code of law under his street life. And they say the number one thing Woody did was when he not only snitched, but the number one code violation for the street life is that he actually pointed out them in a lineup. On a photo lineup, he pointed out his members of his crew. So whatever happens to Woody understood the code of law, street law. But you know what? That's what he did. And when you make these statements, they tell you anything you say can and will be used against you in the code of law. There is no promises that, hey, this stuff would never be said. That is part of your rights. So when you say what you say, what he said, they're not under any obligation to keep it from the public. That's Woody. Now Woody's out here trying to cut up a fool and say he didn't say these things. He said all these things because the police wanted to hear them. He wanted to go home and he didn't want to be there. So he said anything that the police wanted to hear. Okay, now you have to deal with that. So yes, is it dangerous? Quite right, Sweet and Sassy. You're right. He is a snitch. He has been outed. These videos were out here since I've seen his snitching video for a while now. His snitching video's been out here. They know he's a snitch. He knows he's a snitch. And that's why he's acting a fool on this court stand right now. On this witness stand. He's a snitch. Bona fide, documented snitch. That's what he is. He was trying to get something from them. And so when you took that opportunity, yeah, they're going to use it against you. And because he's saying that he don't know these things and he don't recall these things, yeah, what the state has done is exposed him. But guess what? He brought it upon himself. And when you choose this life, like they would say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And he played with the sword. So, unfortunately, Sassy, this is the life he chose. And this is the game he chose to play. And so now it's all out. So, hey, Vicky Gail Harris, Sweet and Sassy. Hey, Sassy Lady 17, how are you? Thank you for being a member as well. Thank you so much for joining. Don't quite have the words. That's what is the judge can stop his own punishment. Don't know quite how to work. This what this judge could recuse himself, but let me tell you how this thing gonna play out. Um, he is just dismissing everything, take everything up in the appellate court, the Georgia State Supreme Court. He is just like running the gamut right now. Everything y'all do, y'all gonna have to take up with the Georgia appellate courts, the Georgia State Supreme Court. He is just at that point. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all gonna deal with me. You're gonna deal with me on a different level. I'm going to rule this court as I see fit. Deal with me and use the system to come for me. That's what he's saying. Because I'm gonna do what I want to do here in this here courtroom that I'm the judge over. Screw anybody due process. Screw Woody. Screw the defense team. Screw the law. Screw the Constitution. Screw the state constitution. Screw the judge. Screw Georgia laws. I'm doing what I want to do. If I can say right now in anything, if you had any of those things, this court is out of order. You're out of order. Okay? You're out of order. I think that was what? What movie was that? That's Al Pacino movie. Um, yeah, Justice for All, I guess. I don't know which one that it is. It's Al Pacino movie. Now also you got A Few Good Men. Uh, you can't deal. You can't handle the truth. And I don't think Judge Glanville can handle the truth right now. Hey, Latina Cruz, thank you guys. How you doing? So let's get back into it. So the judge denied the motion based on, he says, his assertion with his opinions. They had no basis for the motion in that regard, and so he's dismissing it, and I'm not recusing myself. I'm sitting my ass right here, and I'm going to hear this case. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I'll give an order for y'all to go ahead and file whatever y'all got to do after this here, but I ain't getting down, as he's saying. I'm not stepping down. Y'all do what y'all got to do. We'll see y'all later. No, I'm not going to give you a certificate for immediate review. Man, he blocking him all kind of way. He just walking all over all over Williams' rights. Y'all got to understand, it's not the attorneys, it's not the offense attorney that he is also impeding. He is damning the rights of Mr. Williams, the defendant. If you want to see a case right now where due process is not being given, look at this. This is a classic case where a judge is denying due process for Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams' rights are being uh, just trampled over. Oh, no, we ain't even finished yet, y'all. No, we're not even finished yet. Now, let's talk about the transcript from the ex parte communication. This judge stated that he is going to review the transcript and he will redact what he feels is privilege and give them what he wants them to have in that transcript from the ex parte in regards to Brady motion. If it has anything to do with Brady, he'll leave it in there. Any motions that he believes that will impact Young Thug's case, he will consider and let them have it. Which is Brady, which is the fact that during that ex parte meeting, allegedly Woody confessed to unaliving Nut. And in that ex parte meeting, Woody was coerced and threatened about his testimony in regards saying if he does this and that, he will remain in jail until every defendant is heard. Y'all know how many defendants he got to be heard? Not only those 6, there's about 20 people. We're talking about, heck, maybe 20 years. This case is not going anywhere. You got 6 waiting, and you still got 20 more. So they threatened him to leave him in jail if he did not testify, or he did this or did that. So now you got the judge stating, I'm going to go through, and before I release this transcript, I'm going to take out what I feel is privileged information. Huh? You were a witness to this. So let's go. We're going to get to that, y'all. We're going to get to that. Hold up, hold up, hold up. So now the judge wants to go to the transcript, a legal document that ex parte communication that the defense says we want to read, we want to hear. I want the recordings, I want the full transcript. The judge now says I'm going to go through and do what I want to do, and I'm not hearing you on that. I've already said what I'm going to do. You're going to get what I give you. I'm going to go through that transcript. I'm going to take out what you don't need to see if I deem it necessary privileged information. Okay, yeah. So Sassy. So when still, okay, so now after the judge says he is going to deny the motion for recusal, he's not stepping down. All right, so we got Adams coming out, which is Baucus's attorney. His concern is that you have a rule to show cause. You have a rule to show cause scheduled for the 25th, which is Tuesday, which will bring everybody in that room to the courtroom and rule to show cause. Why? So what is a rule to show cause? Let me get that, because I remember. I'm thinking in this rule to show cause, Judge Glanville want to bring people up to say, why in fact should I not fine you or put you in jail based on your performance, which is quote leaking the information out. He wants a rule to show cause to see, talk about what they did, whoever released that information, what, and what is the rule to show cause, what he's going to do. That's my understanding of rule to show cause, right? It's almost like, I'm going to tell you what you performed. Tell me what you did. I'm going to decide how I'm going to perform on that. That's how I'm thinking about the rule to show cause. He can find that person in contempt as well. So we're going to see what this rule to show cause. He's now stating that it may not happen on the 25th. Now, let's go back to what Adams is doing, which is Baucus's attorney. He is saying that the judge, you're a witness to this. And my motion is not based on what the ex parte communication did happen. I'm motioning that you're a witness in this particular rule to show cause. You were a part of that ex parte communication. How are you going to proceed over something that you're a judge, that you were a witness in? That is what he is asking. Sir, you were a part of that meeting. You're also a witness. So you calling yourself to the rule to show cause as well? Who is going to preside over you? What kind of kangaroo court bullshit is this? How you going to rule? How you going to call a rule to show cause hearing where you're a witness? My device is overheating, y'all. Let me turn the air on because it might shut off. Hold up. So I gotta turn the fan on, guys. So, because I have my device is overheating. So I want to know how a judge who is a witness in the ex parte communication going to rule over something that he is a witness of. That is what Adams wants to know. Sir, you have a rule to show cause hearing. You're a witness. You're a part to have a rule to show cause hearing where he's a witness within that ex parte communication. How is he going to decide how to be fair and impartial when he is how is he going to be impartial? How is he going to have a fair when he is a witness? You're asking the DA to come there. DA Love, ADA Hamilton, Miss Buckus. You're going to have Copeland there. You're going to have the deputy sheriff there. You're going to have the transcriber there. You're going to have the court, I guess the transcriber, court record keeper. You're going to have all these people that were there, including yourself. So how are you going to actually conduct this rule to show cause hearing as an impartial judge when you're actually a witness in it? Don't make sense, but he does. But this judge doesn't care. This judge says, F all the case law that stands before me, F all the case laws that Brian Steele is reciting, F all the case law. Also, okay, let me go back. Adams is also filed a motion based on contempt. Based on the contempt. That's what he's filing the motion on, Adams. Based on the contempt for the rule to show cause hearing. I believe that as well, because that's what he's trying to show. So, he is a witness. Is he going to find himself in contempt? Judge Glanville, are you going to find yourself in contempt doing this rule to show cause hearing? Are you, Judge Glanville, how are you going to testify? Are you going to call yourself to the stand, Judge Glanville? How is this going to work, Judge Glanville? Because you are a witness. Who's going to call you to the stand, Judge Glanville? Because are you going to take the stand? This is going to be hilarious. This is going to be case law. I have never seen nothing like it. This man is setting up precedent that I have never seen before in my life. Here we go. All right. So now we have Brian Steele. After Glanville has talked to Adams, Brian Steele walks up so casually and so calmly. Y'all, this is beautiful. You have to hear Brian Steele rock this judge's world. Because he told the judge, I've read all the cases. I've read Baptiste. I'm familiar with Baptiste and all the cases in regards to recusal. And he said to the judge, if you read section 12 of this recusal, of this affidavit, of this motion, what we're motioning on. This judge stated earlier that he had not read the entire affidavit, the motion. He read on his face, he read whatever he wanted to read and made his decision based on that, which now leads Steve to believe that, wait a minute, you didn't read the whole thing, because now you're stating, because what we clearly have stated is facts. What you saying is assertion and conclusions based on nothing. You're dismissing it. And we clearly stated this motion is based on this particular facts that we know. You were present. In this ex parte communication. Okay? Give me 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Hold tight. I'm going out every so often to look at my notes. So what we have is Brian stating that his motion is based on facts, legal sufficiency of facts. The judge is saying you have no legal, you don't have sufficiency in your case. No sufficiency. Brian Steele says we do. We're basing this on facts. Not here. We're basing our motion for recusal on facts. Fact 1, you're a witness. Fact 2, statements were made and with you present, which may have violated, which may open me up and my client. So many things have been done in that he stated that are facts in his motion. And the judge said, I don't care, I don't want to hear it. Go ahead and file it. You'll get an order of in order to file whatever paperwork you need to appeal it. That's what the judge is saying. That's what the judge is saying. Hey, Tawana D. He doesn't even care. We filed a motion that Mr. Williams is not getting due process based on your partial, based on your bias, based on your behavior, based on coercion, based on facts that you sat there and you may have heard that ADA, Hilton, and Love threatened this man, coerced this man to testify. You were a witness. You asked the question. This man gave an answer. You are a witness to this. Why aren't you recusing yourself? Read paragraph 12. This man has not even read it. He does not care. Right? So, again, he wished. So, what does Brian Steele do? Brian Steele said, okay, we'll move along. But he said, I'm going to tell you what. You best believe you're now part of my witness. What did Brian Steele do next? Do y'all want to know the genius move that Brian Steele just made? Brian Steele made them all witnesses. I'm going to let you know that I'll be calling you, ADH Love, ADH Hilton, as witnesses when I cross-examine. And he also let them know that when I cross-examine, I'm going to bring Mr. Carpenter to the stand. And I'm going to ask him about the pressure applied to him while in that ex parte communication by ADA Love and ADA Hamilton while you were present. And what was your role? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. He let them know y'all going to be witnesses. Trust and believe. You three, I'm going to bring the state in and the court as witnesses. Hold up, y'all. Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me? Y'all hit the like button, please. Hit the like button on that one. Boom. Hit the like button. Get your badge on this one. Get your badge. Hit the like button. Support this channel. I'm bringing it to you justice style. Okay? This is justice style of reporting it, okay? Boom. Brian Steele stated, you are going to be witnesses. Trust me. You want to keep going? You're going to be a witness on my cross-examine. Okay? Hey Kimberly Brooks, Angela Brooks, how are you? Kimberly McNeil, how you doing? So yeah. Brian Steele, I gotta go back and again see what the response from the judges because they went on break. But Brian Steele just said the state and the court will be testifying when I cross-examine. And I'm going to cross-examine Woody. He didn't say Woody, Mr. Carpenter. And I'm going to ask him, we knew that was going to happen. We knew that he was going to cross-examine Woody about what happened in that ex parte communication. And if he felt pressure, you know what Woody's going to say? Woody's going to upset that whole entire, where my dad going? Hey, Dad. All right, Dad, I'll see you in a minute. All right.
All right.
Love you. Okay. So y'all, I'm back. My dad had to. I had to get my dad's newspaper. Uh, my dad is one of those people that's going to read his newspaper every day. He don't want to read it online. He wants to read his newspaper. So I had to go grab his newspaper as well. So he's going to go relax and read his paper. One moment, guys. So let me drink a little bit of water. Um. hmm. So anyway, hey Bill, how are you? So anyway, this is going to more to come. Breaking it down just this way, guys. Judge Glanville is out of control. Mr. Young Thug, Mr. Williams, has been in jail for 2 years. This is based on what I see right now. This man's whole case is just whether he's guilty or not. Everybody deserves due process, and this judge is tramping and spitting all over Georgia Constitution, United States. Every right that that Young Thug has under the Constitution for due process, which is what? Is that 5? Okay. Is that number 5 in the amendment, due process? Or 6, 5 or 6. I can't remember right now. Don't quote me on it. But either 5 or 6, and I should know. But it's leaving me right now. But he's trampling over his due process. Search and seizure is number 4. So I think 5 or 6. No, 5 is could be 6. I believe due process might be 6. 5 is right. One. Which one is it, y'all? Throw me up. 5 or 6. My mind is running blank on one of them right now. But 4 is search and seizure. 5 and 6. 1 is due process. So in the amendments, right? But Mr. Williams' due process is being trampled all over, and we've seen this. This is my first time ever seeing something like this done so outwardly, and so allowing all those videos in. First of all, there was no reason for all those videos to be allowed in. He couldn't even find case law to support that. That is the travesty as well. He couldn't find case law. A.D.H. Hamilton filed the most case law, and it was the inappropriate law. Well, not the appropriate law to try to support her case to allow these videos to be played at the length of time they're going to be played. And even though she's stating that it's an impeached contradiction, due to contradiction. And all of those videos did not need to be played. Go through. Then when he denied the attorney the right to go through, he said y'all had enough time to go through and look at those videos and determine what parts y'all don't. So I'm not going to give y'all. He denied the defense time to look at what A.D.H. Hamilton wanted to present. He told them they had enough time to look at it, so he denied them that as well. He is so on side of the. If this man is not, he might as well sit on the side. Might as well get off the bench. He might as well climb off the bench and go sit in the seat next to ADA Love and ADA Hamilton. At this point in time, he needs to climb off of the bench, get down off the bench, grab his support dog, and go sit down on the side with ADA Love and ADA Hamilton. That's all, and that's all. Just go sit down next to them. Don't even rule from the bench. Rule from the prosecutor side. That's all you need to do right now. Just rule from the side of the prosecutor. Do nothing less. Just be what it is, because you're clearly biased. You're completely unfair at this point, and I'm saying that as a citizen. Everything I've seen so far in this court is kangarooish to the highest. So yeah, you need to find yourself sitting down and next to the sitting on the side with. I don't even know why you got a robe on at this time. you might as well go ahead and sit with the defense, with the prosecutor, the DA team. Fanny, I don't know what you're seeing, but Fanny, this is a travesty, and I don't know how you're looking at this case. Maybe you're shaking your head at the judge in unbelief as well. You cannot believe he's allowing this to go on, but as a win for your team, I guess no more to say. From what I'm hearing, he is more partial to the other side. He is partial to. He's extremely partial to the ADA, the DA, which is ADA Love and ADA Hamilton. He's partial to the state. He's not impartial. He is very partial to the state. He is sitting on the state side. He needs to sit there on the state side. The sad part is that June 19th is right around the corner, and this shows you what the law really thinks about a black man. All done in the state of Georgia. Please, I'm from the Natural Board case to this. Let me tell you, and the thing about it is, if you want to really look at it, we got a black judge, and you got two black ADA. If it really makes sense, right? And the lead prosecutor, the head prosecutor from the state, from the ADA office, is Fanny, right? So is it really? I look at it as just injustice at this point in time. It's like we don't care. Nope. And I think if you look at it from this, some people may say we don't give a F because he's a thug, and maybe this is the reason they're taking such why they're taking such what's the word I want to use, liberties, because who would care, right? We're talking about a thug. We're talking about a rapper. We're talking about a black man who's possibly unalive people, rob people, steal, hurt people. So why should we care, right? This is how I think they're looking at this. Screw him. Anybody, this is just somebody, this is a piece of trash, disposable trash. We don't have to give him. Now, I can look at it from that point. Maybe that's what they're looking at it, is that the people of Georgia, the people of the United States watching, will not care if this dude if young thug, Mr. Williams, get due process because he's considered society's trash, right? He's considered a piece of garbage in society. And is he due process? But if y'all want to see something, said case president, and see what happened, you better hope it's not your child next. Because when you open the door for something like this to go through and to happen based on the fact that he is a thug, he is this, he is that, he is RICO, he has harmed the community of Georgia, he doesn't deserve due process. When you open that door thinking that you're going to get one, you may in fact open the door that this can happen to many more. You cannot allow this to happen in the state of Georgia because he is a thug, because he is this and he is that, because that is going to open the door. Because if this judge does it, another judge is going to do it somewhere else. Once you start stating state presidents and they can run with it, because his case, if this goes through, his rulings, the things that happen, even though it's going to be on appeal, we know there's going to be appeal. If you start to allow things like this to happen, and you okay with it because it's a thug, remember that case that you let her get through like this is going to impact many cases, right? This case is going to impact future cases. So if you think I'm going to turn my head because he's a thug and he doesn't deserve due process, remember, this case is going to impact other cases in the future. If this is allowed to happen like this and people do not protest, and you turn your head because this is young thug, this is a man that doesn't deserve due process, you're setting up for the future. This is not going to sit right here with Young Thug if this is allowed to happen. If this travesty, if this case, because you'll have many more judges going to try to do it. And it may not even be a Young Thug case. It may be something so dang on simple as somebody, a young black man ran at a traffic light, maybe DUI, maybe a minor drug possession case, maybe something real. And they go, we're going to run roughshod over this. We're opening the door, y'all. If y'all don't open your eyes in Georgia, you're opening a door. You're going to set yourself. And guess what? The sad thing about it, the whole thing, because we looking at it as African American people doing it to him, don't let that be the reason you shut your eye to this case. Don't let, because you see two black ADAs and a black judge sitting up there, allow this travesty to happen. Do not, people of Georgia, allow this to happen, especially those of color, black, African American. Allow this to happen because you see two black ADAs and a black judge. You can use a Trojan horse anywhere you want to. You ever seen a Trojan horse? You know what I mean by a Trojan horse? You can use a Trojan horse anywhere you want to. But you letting something like this happen because you're looking at this young man and you may think he deserved this. Let the court do what they got to do. Not in this case. This is too much. And the thing about it, they're doing it wide open in your face. They're doing it wide open in your face. That's how I'm looking at it. They're like, F his due process, F your due process, F your son due process next, F your daughter's your due process next. Once you open the door to it, can't put it back in the box. All right. So we look at Brian Steele, excellent attorney in my behalf. I think Young Thug money was well spent. If he's guilty, let him have. Geneva says social media has a large part to do with this crap. It probably does, Geneva Phillip. But we're still in the court of law, and we're in the Georgia state law. We have Georgia has constitution. They got case law. They have rights. Whether this man, I don't know whether this man is guilty or not. They say, I've read where, and some of the things I've heard, allegedly, that RICO case, the charges they have on RICO, pretty shaky. The evidence that they have and gain, pretty shaky. If I heard what I heard correct, the evidence on his face is shaky as hell. The evidence in the RICO, how obtained, how after this stuff, I think they're throwing out most of the evidence how they're obtained anyway. Because what I've heard was, what? How did they get that far? But anyway, we can't allow this to happen because you're seeing it right before your face. The travesty, the things that are being allowed. The behavior Woody in itself. How did the ADA how did they give him immunity without even going and talking with him and understanding the reason they were giving him immunity? Why did y'all give this man immunity? Why did y'all not know this man did not have the capacity or the ability or playing games with you all? Why y'all asking him to recall from 9 years ago, from 10 years ago? Why? Why didn't y'all sit down and prep him? Why didn't y'all sit down and review his interviews with him? And why are you guys bringing what are your intention? What is actually up with all these interviews coming out? Because y'all don't want to play certain parts of it. Y'all want the entire interview to be played. There's something behind that. What are y'all trying to get out? They wanted the big, I don't know what that means. They want the big fish. Well, sometimes going after the big fish, you remember, you need a bigger boat. Remember what happened with Jaws, right? You go with a big fish, you're going to need a bigger boat. And right now, It looked like ADA, Hamilton, Love, and Judge Glanville on a small ship, on a small boat, and it's sinking, and they don't know how to get off of it because they definitely, because well, look what Steele's about to do. What Steele's letting them know what he's about to do. He's going to make them witnesses, and I'm here for the cross examination because that cross examination is going to be just all of it. Once the state rests and Steele comes up to cross, I'm on it. I am on that cross examination. So, yeah, it's crazy, y'all. But I'm going to get back in it. Y'all see what's going on. I am so disgusted, yet funny with Woody, but yet so disgusted with this judge. This judge has over 30 years as a military, 30 years. Where is honorable? Where is your honorable, sir? Honorable standing in military and your honorable in the court of law. Where is it? Why are you not standing on your honor? Honorable service, military, honorable court of law. Sir, I do not see anything honorable on what you're doing right in this case. I have, like I said, I'm looking at the fact of due process. Whether this man is guilty or not, he's not getting due process. He's not getting the full extent of the law as being a person given fair. You want to go through ex parte communication and redact it and take things out? How, sir? How are you going to do this? I've got to go, guys. Woody needs to be behind bar. Woody got immunity based on some Woody got BS. And he playing them and he riding the trail. He can't. Let me tell you something. We're going to see what Woody has to say on cross-examination. We're going to see if Woody comes to his senses on cross-examination. Okay? Because right now, he is a hostile witness. He's not a good witness for the defense. Even though the defense, not the defense. He is the state witness, and he has literally just unreeled them. And they keep moving with this witness, Woody, for whatever reason, I don't know. But I'm going back to check out some more. I'm definitely going to come back and give you, from justice perspective, what I see and what I hear and how I'm looking at it. And right now, it's a travesty. It's a kangaroo court. It's disappointing at its best. So let's see what happens next, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Give me an opportunity. I got other content that I do as well. Hit the like button. Get a badge, guys. I'm trying to get to 7,000. I'm going to do a Q&A. Once I hit 7,000 in July, I'm doing a Q&A. Get your membership badges. You want to be a member before I do the Q&A. Okay? Because those last minute memberships sometimes. But I appreciate it. If you can get a membership, you will be allowed from 99 cents on up, to be a participate in that Q&A with justice. Some of the things I say, some of the things I may do may be shocking. It may be surprising what you learn about justice, right? So get your badge, become a member, support this channel through subscriptions. You can support me through super stickers and super chats. You can support me through Cash App. I take all means of support, and I want to earn that support, right? I'm not begging for it. I'm trying to earn it. This channel works on time, works on trying to bring you some entertainment and education and anything else I can bring, right? Entertainment, education, just fun, and sometimes you can learn something. So do those things. Hit the subscription button. Hit the like button. Hit some buttons. Support this channel again through super chat, super stickers, Cash App, and also hit the view button. Hit all those buttons. Hit the subscription button and the like button. Thank you so much, Geneva Phillips. I appreciate that. Thank you for your engagement. It's good when we get people engaged, and I appreciate the engagement. I will try to respond to each and every person in the chat when we have engaging conversations like this. I have a small channel, so I got more people that I can respond to when I'm at 7,000, 8,000. It's easier right now for me to respond, and I love the engagement. I love the feedback. Have your own opinion. We can talk about it. This is a channel where we can agree to disagree. And if you feel, hey, we can challenge, you got information, drop it down in the chat as well. Thank you once again, Geneva Phillips, for joining this channel. I appreciate it. Once again, thank you all. I am out. So let me see, the last thing is right. I never followed the Nature Boy um, the Nature Boys trial, but I heard it was pretty interesting. Kimberly McNeil, thank you so much. Vale, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for participating. Tawanda D, thank you. Tilo, thank you. Sweet and Sassy, thank you. Sassy Lady, thank you as well for becoming a member. Also, FBI, thank you so much. Sweet and Sassy. Y'all, thank you guys. Hit the like button. I'm going to come back again, breaking it down justice style so we can all have an understanding. Justice style. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out. Oh, yeah, doing a food review on Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to do a food review. I haven't had in a while, y'all. Have had gizzard, chicken gizzard, and liver on Thursday. Chicken gizzard and liver. Hadn't had chicken gizzard and liver in years. I can say many years. So chicken gizzard and livers on Thursday. Food review. Look forward to seeing y'all then. Get me to 7,000, guys. Let's march on. 7,000 right around the corner. Let's do this. Hit the subscription button, y'all. I'm out.